All right, we're getting into March 2025. We've got to start the bar so you people have something to drink. Step one is walk backwards, knees over toes. Big fan of knees over toes guy. Dragging the metal back from the barn up to the front of the garage. Currently, my normal welding and cutting table is kind of out of play right now, so I had to use some wooden horses. So dragging this stuff around from the barn is about 300-foot drag, good exercise. Getting the thing up on the horses, that's a different ballgame.
Oh, it didn't hold, did it? I really thought that would hold. Oh, it's not. Interesting. Wow. Just got to show you how much this weighs. So close. That's way to throw out the back. Anything is possible, right? All right. Whew. So, give you an idea. I don't know if you can see that. It says 100 pounds. So these things hold 100 pounds each. Pretty cool. You swing it this way. It's got this little pin in there. And look at that. When that pin gets pushed out, magnet comes off. Anyway, kind of handy. Doesn't help that it's rusty, but we'll see. What we're attempting today, you'll hear the air hissing in the background, is just cutting out 12-inch circles. It's 3/16 plate. We're going to use these circles on top of the sonotubes and the columns that are going to build the bar. So the 6x6s that are red cedar, they're going to eventually go on top of this. So once I do the concrete, I'll pour the concrete in. I'll actually weld rebar to the bottom of this. This will settle into the sonotube, and then we'll either bolt or weld the stuff on top, but one step at a time. Let's see how this goes. There she goes. Not too bad, not too shabby, a little rusty. That'll do. All right, let's have some fun.
So just in case you're wondering, this is a plasma cutter. Uses compressed air and electricity to cut through the steel. It'll cut through aluminum also. If it can conduct electricity, it should be able to cut it. It uses very little heat, which is great, and also you don't have to do much grinding at the end of it, if any. You might have to remove some scale, but that's about it. It's pretty convenient. I'm using the guide to make the 12-inch circles. I've got to make 8 of them. Using the guide for me is great because I can barely draw a straight line without a ruler. So if I tried to make a circle freehand, it'd probably come out square. So again, making 8 of these, yeah, it's a pretty cool process with the plasma cutter.
Like a glove. Not bad. Not bad.
All right, every bar needs beer. So we're going to have a big trailer that keeps a bunch of kegs cool and has a bunch of taps on it. But we were worried about everybody gathering around one area. So we found this kegerator on Marketplace. Problem was it was in this tiny-ass basement with this tiny-ass stairwell to get up and out. I called my good buddy Paul, and Paul, myself, and Ingrid were able to maneuver this thing up and out of the basement. It holds 4 or 5 kegs. It's got 4 taps on it, 2 towers. So our idea was that we'd like to have multiple places that people can get a beer around the property, so not everybody's gathered in one spot around the keg. So yeah, we hope it's gonna keep the beer cold, and we hope to have a cold beer with you guys on the day of the party.